sheep rams use their horns for various survival reasons. But what happens if those horns are damaged? MTN's Chet Lehman introduces us to a ram who lived for almost 11 years with a horn that has to be seen to be believed.
Growing up is hard, whether you're a human being or a bighorn sheep. Sometimes life throws you a challenge, and you're going to have to adapt if you're going to survive.
It's a pretty fascinating critter here. We've called him Snail horn. He injured his growth plate when he was a young ram, maybe 1 or 2 years old, sparring with an older ram during the rut. And that injury caused this unique kind of growth throughout his life.
Snail horn lived near Quake Lake, and FWP and many wildlife photographers knew him.
We actually captured this ram in December 2016 as a part of a statewide research project looking at disease ecology in bighorn sheep. So we had him ear tagged, never radio collared, but we had him ear tagged.
The horn growth also affected his eyesight, though not as much as you might think.
I'd watch him sometimes. I'd only get a glimpse of him a couple times a year. He was pretty elusive. He'd come down for a rut, and I could watch him just being a bighorn sheep, despite his injury, which led to the loss of this eye. The eye was still present, but he couldn't really see out of this side.
Bighorn sheep rams need those horns. Snail horn's early injury was an obstacle. An injury to the other would be his last.
March 4th, 2023, he died roadside in front of Kelly Gallup's slide-in, who gave us a call, and we came down and possessed his carcass. You can see where he'd had an injury, probably a road-related injury, and it had healed, and he was still functional, except that there was probably systemic infection. So you can see from this, this didn't exist the year before. This flat spot on his horn, under which you can actually see a bone infection. He also had a broken leg from that injury. There's a D.H. Lawrence poem that says, "I never saw a wild thing sorry for itself." And he just lived a normal bighorn sheep life as much as he could with a really different and unusual horn development.
If you'd like to see Snail horn, he now lives at Region 3 headquarters. In Bozeman, Chet Lehman, MTN News.